Blessed one of God, hearing this is Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG once again, and I want to share some important revelational keys with you about relationship. These are truths that I believe that if you follow, is going to empower you to walk in freedom. And I'm going to speak about relationship. I'm going to speak about relationship. If you're the first time hearing me, then I encourage you to go to my blog. That is rockofheaven.com, and I have several articles online for you to read. And I've shared some, I think, previous messages on relationship. So this time I'm going to go into the practical aspect of relationship. I'm going to go deeper and then give you some practical wisdom keys about relationship. And the reason why I want to enter deep into relationship is that many people are failing in our time. Today, you hear that people are marrying within some few days, some few weeks, some few months, and some few years, they just divorce or they separate. Why? Why are these things happening in our time? Somebody can spend over thousands of Ghana cedis, hundreds of Ghana cedis, sometimes millions of Ghana cedis on a wedding, on engagement, to marry a woman, and within some few days, some few months, and some few years, they divorce or they separate, or one of the partner dies. Why? I'm going to help you understand. I'm going to give you some reason why some relationships are not working, how to make it work, and I'm going to give you some root causes and some uncommon wisdom keys about relationship. What you're going to hear right now, I don't think you might hear from any place. So I encourage you to share with your loved ones, share with your friends, with your family, on social media apps. Share this practical wisdom with your loved ones for them to receive deliverance, because it is said that knowledge brings deliverance and ignorance empowers the enemy to control. So as I said earlier, this is Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. My name is spelled Henry. Henry. Diodu is spelled Duodu. APPIAH-KORANG is spelled APPIAH-KORANG. So that is my name, Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. By the grace of God, I have a YouTube channel. You enter my name, Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. You can get all my teachings and then wisdom keys about several important topics. So, as I said earlier, that I'm going to give you uncommon, practical, real experience and then biblical and then some knowledge that is going to transform you and then build you in your journey of life. And I encourage you to take your time, digest these wisdom keys, and then let you judge it by yourself. Let the principles of the divine oracle judge it. Are you getting me? And before I share this wisdom key and practical keys with you, I'm not against women. Hear me carefully. I am not against women. Meantime, but what I'm going to share with you here is that it's a practical wisdom key for everybody, whether you are a male or a female. It goes for everybody. The American say, for Abana Ewo Assembly, take the wisdom key in this practical wisdom. It's going to change your life for the better. If you reject it, it's going to, it's going to work again. So just pick something that will help you, that will transform, that will empower you. It's like you are in the darkness, and if you receive light, you can see what is ahead of you. Let's say you are in the evening, there is light out, maybe you don't have a generator, maybe you don't have maybe a standby generator, or maybe what do you call it? This current, is it the normal different light they use? I get me solar energy and all those things. If you don't have this solar energy, or maybe you don't have maybe a standby generator, or maybe another source of light or electricity to your room, there will be darkness in your room. But as soon as you turn on the light, immediately you can see what is inside you. In the same way, what I'm going to share with you, it brings light, it brings power, it brings wisdom, it lets you see ahead and help you make better and informed decisions. I get me. And it said that before someone builds his house, he has to first lay the foundation. You have to get an architectural foundation to know how you're going to build it. So I'm giving you some foundational wisdom keys about relationship. This is uncommon, practical, biblical, and it's going to change your life. Practical wisdom keys about relationship. And I'm going to take my time to break them into various aspects. Once again, this is Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. And before I share with you, I'm going to give you some kind of data to let you know about relationship, about women, what is going on. My women hearing me, I'm not against you. I love you, the love of Christ. I get me. I don't hate any woman. I love all women because I have sisters, I have a mother, I have mothers, I have siblings around, and we all share sometimes interests. So I'm not trying to share this to devalue women or maybe to go against women or maybe to hype men. No, I am not hyping men. There might be some men out there who are also not following the path of the light. So I'm giving this wisdom key for women to learn, for men to learn, for all gender to learn and to pick out what will benefit and what will change their life for the better. So this data you see here, there are billionaires in this world and most of them are not married. You ask yourself, why are these millionaires and billionaires, why are they single? Now, for instance, I think there is a man called Elon Musk. We all know Elon Musk. Elon Musk, I think he's the CEO of, I think, Tesla, and then he has several companies around. And according to research, Elon Musk, as I'm speaking right now, Elon Musk married and 3 times. Elon Musk married 3 times, and today he's single. And it is said that Elon Musk is worth over 200 billion US dollars. That man, let's say he's rich. And he has married 3 times, and today he's single. Elon Musk is single as I'm speaking right now. Maybe the time I shared this wisdom with you, Elon Musk is currently single. He's one of the world billionaires, and he's single. We all know this man called Jeff Bezos. I think he's an American, and I think he's the founder of Amazon, and he has several companies around. It is said that Jeff Bezos have married and divorced. He has married and he's divorced, and today Jeff Bezos is currently single. Now I'm giving you this data for you to understand the reality of life. I get me. I am not sharing some kind of maybe. I am giving you practical wisdom, what is going on in the world right now. And I said earlier that Elon Musk, one of the most richest people in the world, as I'm speaking right now, he's worth over $200 billion US dollars, and he has married 3 times, and he's single right now. He's single right now. Why? You answer that. Jeff Bezos, one of the most also richest people in the world, founder of Amazon and several companies around, he's worth over $150 billion. He has married and he has divorced, and he's currently single. We know Bill Gates. You know Bill Gates, also an American. He's worth over $120 billion. I think he is the co-founder of Microsoft also. Bill Gates is currently single. Bill Gates is an American. He's currently single. As I speak right now, the time I was sharing this message, Bill Gates is currently single. We know this man called Michael Bloomberg. I think he's worth over 70 billion US dollars. He's a billionaire. I get me. Michael Bloomberg divorced in 2020, and currently he's single. I get me right now. Ask yourself why these people, billionaires, are single. We know this man called Sergey Brin. I think he's the co-founder of Google. We all know Google to be a kind of a search engine, an advertisement company. It had several subsidiaries that it works. And Sergey Brin is one of the co-founders of Google. And Sergey Brin has divorced. He is currently divorced. He has divorced his wife. Why? I getting me. We know this man called, I think, Aliko Dangote. We know Aliko Dangote. He is an African billionaire. Aliko Dangote is also divorced. I getting me. He married twice and he's divorced. Aliko Dangote, they said that he's worth over $14 billion US dollars. And today, Aliko Dangote, I think he's a Nigerian also, he's an African. And Aliko Dangote married, and currently he is divorced now. I get me. He married twice and he's divorced. I think there is a man called, I think, Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey, I think he's the founder of Twitter and I think Square. I think he's worth over $2 billion. And then he has expressed an interest that he is no more into marriage or into children. I getting me. We know a man called Drew Houston. I think he's the co-founder of Dropbox. He's worth over 2.1 billion. He is also not married. So he's also single as now. He's divorced. So see that these people that I am saying here, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Sergey Brin, Aliko Dangote, Jack Dorsey, Drew Hudson, these are billionaires and they are single. They are single right now. I think there's another man called, I think, Mikhail Prokhorov. I think he's a Russian billionaire. That man owns, I think, Brooklyn Nets. And he has never been married. Ask yourself why. He's a Russian billionaire. He's called Mikhail Prokhorov. I don't know the name. Very, very difficult to mention. And he has never married before. Why? Ask yourself, is he impotent? We might not know, but he's not married. There is a man called, I think, Nicholas Begorin. He's worth over 19 billion US dollars, and he has never married, and he loves traveling around, meeting around. Why is he not married? There is a man called, I think, Jan Kawum. He's a co-founder of WhatsApp and he's worth billions. I getting me. And this man is also living his private life. There's a man called David Jeffen. He's also a billionaire, and he is all these people. If I try to mention their names, they are many people. The founder of eBay, all these people. We know these people. Why are they single? Why have they divorced? Why are they not living with their wives anymore? These people are smart people. When someone become a billionaire, before someone can become a billionaire, he must be very, very smart. He must be very smarter, very intelligent, emotional, intelligent. His IQ is very high, because you can never be very, let's say, wealthy without being smart or being wise or being emotional, intelligent. So you see that I mentioned these people to let you know that there are billionaires and millionaires who have divorced their wife, who are single, and they've decided not to marry again. They decided to stay single. Why? Aside all the money they had, why couldn't the women still keep this men? So you see that women particularly, you can see that, in fact, most women don't know what they want in life. Most women actually don't know what they want in this life. It is like a cat. I used to love cats. I love animals a lot. I love to play with animals. I love cats. I love dogs. I like maybe domestic animals. For me, really, I love animals. That is my heart. But I think if you check the nature of cats, so if you give something to a cat, you can feed your cat right now. Within some few minutes, the cat will come around and still pretend it has not eaten anything. That is how most women are. I'm not saying all, but that is how most women are. You have to know the psychology, the psyche, the belief, the mentality, the psychology of women, because there are types of women. I get me. And I said earlier that I am not against women. I am not fighting women. No, I'm giving you practical wisdom for you to know what is going on in this life. So you see that there are some types of women. Some women are pretentious. some women are fake, some women are genuine, some women don't know what they want, some women are worthless, some women they don't know where they are going, some women they say, so I get me. So first thing about relationship is that number one, you have to know that it is said in the oracle of truth that do not give your strength to women. I get me. As a man, it is said in the Proverbs in the Bible that as a man, don't give all your strength to women. When you give, let's say, your strength, maybe you are releasing your energy, your sexual something, whatever. You have to apply wisdom in this juncture, because when you give all your strength, your energy, when you invest, when you give out all what you have to the women, they will squander it and they will just leave you. So what I'm saying is that you have to apply wisdom in your relationship, because you can give the whole world to a woman and still the woman might not be satisfied. Have you asked yourself in the beginning who really fell first? It was the woman who fell. It was the woman whose eyes were open to know good and evil before even Adam began knowing good and evil. I get me. When God said that they shouldn't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, it was Eve, the woman who ate first. So it was the woman whose eyes were open first. So the woman even knew something before even the man knew. Adam was just walking around happy, moving about, but the woman's eyes has been open some days or maybe some hours before even Adam knew what was going on. Whilst Adam was going about, the woman's eyes has been open to see her nakedness, to see the weakness, and to see the darkness of life, and he came there to just seduce the man to also sin. So you get to understand that you have to know first the psyche of women. I explained that to know the psychology of women, understand that it is said that most women are emotional beings. It is said that most women are emotional beings. They are thinking about their feelings, how they are going through. Most women are not logical. It might be that in this century, what is going on there, women can study hard, but most women are deciding based on how they are feeling, what they are going through. So they are more loyal, they are more in tune, they are more connected to how they feel than what they think right now. As most men are logical beings, most women are emotional beings. So sometimes it is not even logical to emotionalize something. So while the woman is feeling what is going through her mind, her soul, she's in another fantasy world. She's crying, she's happy. In a few minutes she's happy, in a few seconds she's sad, in a few minutes she's happy, in a few seconds she's angry, in a few seconds she's this. You see that if you as a man, you are trying to please the woman, make her happy, make her do this, you are rather you see that the Bible is saying that don't give your energy to the woman. So you get to understand that what the Bible really says, is always and will always be the truth. And you see that it says that do not give your energy, do not give your strength to the woman. Now, get the key concept here, that it is said that as a husband, you must live with your wife according to knowledge. Get a key concept here. You must live with your wife according to knowledge. You must live with the woman as a husband. You live with the woman with knowledge, because she is the weaker vessel. Why is she the weaker vessel? She is the weaker vessel because most often she decides on how she feels, and emotions cannot make better decisions. It is our logic, it's our mind that makes important decisions. So if you are making a decision based on how you feel, it is not trustworthy. And most women are making their decision based on how they are feeling, and that stand or that foundation is not the right ground for her or for you to base upon. So you have to think twice, go deeper. I know there are some women who are somehow logical, but if you check the general or the psyche of women, most women are basing their information, their decisions, their knowledge on how they are feeling. Are you getting me? So you have to go by the principles of the oracle, by the truth, by the word of God. So know this practical key. Are you getting me? Now in our era, in this 21st century, you see that most relationships are failing. Why? I did give a data about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Aliko Dangote, Bill Gates, and several billionaires who are single, who are divorced. Why? In our time, one reason or one of the most reason why relationship is failing is because of ignorance. Because of ignorance. Esan se oni nindi no oyera kwan. Chokronko ne ka che say nindia member anything oyera kwan because of the lack of knowledge. Foolishness, people are perishing. There is nothing inside his head. There is nothing inside her head. Are you getting me? You as a man, you are just going after beauty. As a man, you just look at the physical structure. She is fair. I'm not saying don't marry a beautiful woman. Get me right. As a man, fine, you can marry a beautiful woman, but don't just conclude based on the physical beauty. The physical beauty is just a camouflage. I get me. As a woman too, don't just go because the man has a car, he has a car key. These are just temporary assets. I'm not saying don't marry a rich man, but you have to first check the foundational ground for you to choose the perfect partner, maybe the good partner. So one reason why today most relationships are failing is because of ignorance, foolishness, I get greediness, darkness. They don't know what they are doing. Number two is that in this generation, in this 21st century, is if you compare the old century to this century, you can see that in the old century, most of the women were not educated. They used to be home wives. They used to be maybe going to the farm. It was the man who was working to provide. But today, in our time, in our generation, most women are educated. In our time, most women are also going to school. In our time, most women are also working. They can also provide for their basic needs, for their basic wants. So because in our time, most women are going to school, we have all kinds of societies, all kinds of organizations supporting them, this unity, this group, women right, this and that. And because women are being empowered, and because of that, pride is trying to come in. Therefore, there is no way that two people who are proud can live in the same arena. There is no way that two leaders can live in the same house. It is said that the woman is the helper and the man is the leader. So in our generation, you can see that the educational system, I get me, the women are going to school, the men are also going to school. The women are working, the men are also working. The men are receiving salary, the women are also receiving salary. The men have their cars, women also have their cars. The men can provide, women can also provide. Because of this somehow equality, most women are not willing to submit to their husband. And it is said that as a husband, you have to love your wife. As a woman, you have to submit. Now, I will not go deeper. I will come and explain this into details here. That in our generation, because of the pride in most women, and because of not submitting, because of what they can provide for themselves, it is causing conflict, it is causing chaos. So the reason why there is too much divorce, separation, is that most of the women are not willing to submit. Not only to humble themselves, because they can provide for themselves, they can buy what they want, they can provide, they have society who are advocating them, empowering them, and this and that. I will go deeper in those things. Now, number three is because of the hype of social media. Why our relationships are failing in this generation? Because of the hype of social media. If you go to Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Telegram, they have all kinds of groups trying to influence women, trying to give all kind of bad ideas, trying to influence all kind of people. Don't do this, do that. Women, I was recently listening to a program about a woman on YouTube, I think YouTube, and she was saying that men are hunters. This was what the woman said, though. The woman is saying that men are hunters. And you see that this woman has many followers. And she's saying on the social media that men are hunters. So if a woman hears these things and she has many followers and she's saying that men are hunters, then she's trying to say that men are chasers, because a hunter will chase an animal. And she is saying that, the woman is saying that men are hunters. So as a man, you have to hunt for a woman. And because of this mindset, this ideology, this kind of philosophy, this kind of belief system, it is trying to negatively impact the woman. And so when a woman sees a man, he sees a man as a hunter. I get me? So this social media hype today, most women are receiving attention from the social media. People DM them, people WhatsApp them, people Telegram them, people Snapchat them, people TikTok them, people Facebook them. People have been calling them. They are receiving all kind of attention. Because of this attention, it is creating pride in most women. Therefore, it is bringing a kind of conflict in their relationship. I get in the kick. So because of this hype of the social media, there's some kind of friends around the women, around the men, what they are hearing, what they are seeing, what is going on. People are hearing all kind of bad stuff. It's not everything you have to consume on the internet. I know there might be some good content online, but definitely there might be some bad influence out there. So the hype of social media, what they are hearing on the social media, what they are hearing on the internet, on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the Instagram, on the TikTok, on the WhatsApp, on the Telegram, on the Snapchat, on the LinkedIn, on the social media platform, the negative influence is trying to create conflict. And you see that this social media that you are seeing there, most of them are fake. You see their social media profiles, a man is dressed in a certain way, she has a car, all this, most of them, they are not genuine, they are all fake. Most of the things that you see online, you see a wedding gown, a golden ring, a diamond ring, the man is beside her wife, they are on a very big car, in a very big house. All these things are just graphic designing. They are not real. And because when the women see these things online, they feel inferior. They feel proud that me too have to get this, I have to get this, I have to also be in this car, get this golden ring, get this wedding ring, get this wedding gown, I have to live in this car. Because of these pictures they see on the Instagram, they see on the Facebook, they see on the TikTok, their mind is like in a fantasy world. It's like another world. So because of what they are seeing, they are hearing on the internet, these things, these fake things on online, they are kind of influenced, and because of that, it is causing conflict, it is causing confusion, it is causing chaos, it is bringing disunity in most marriage, in most relationships. So notice another reason why most relationship is not working is because of the parental upbringing. Most time, how they are brought up, how some women are brought up, how they are being trained. In some families, in some homes, they are not trained very well. Maybe in the school, what the teachers are saying to them, what their headmaster is saying to them. In some churches too, in their religious background, what they are hearing from their pastors. Some men of God also don't speak the real truth. So how they are brought up in the homes, how they are brought up in the schools, how they are brought up in their institution, in their friend zones, in their jurisdiction, in their environment, in their social partner where they are. It also affects marriage. It also affects relationship. Also, we can also know sometimes the reason why some relationships are also failing is because sometimes there's incompatible vision, incompatible mission, incompatible interest. Sometimes the man wants to do this, the woman also wants to do this, and because of this incompatibility, it creates conflict in the relationship. Maybe the man wants to pursue, maybe want to be into the ministry, the woman also wants to be a businesswoman. So because of they don't have the self-interest, maybe the woman wants to do this, she have maybe a lifestyle, she wants to go and have a fun, but the man also has a different agenda. And because there is no compatible vision, and because of that, it is creating conflict in most relationships. Because of that, it is bringing a kind of failure in most relationships. So you have to know this thing, that as a man, if you are just going in there for the sex, I've been saying this, that after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, what can you do? Have you think about the physical, the emotional, the spiritual impact? Sometimes people are saying, I'm going to marriage because I'll do this, I'll have fun. Let me tell you something. I have listened to married couples and they've shared their experience with me. Some are saying that they are even fed up with the so-called sex. Some are saying that they are even fed up. They are even fed up with the so-called sex. I get me. So if you think that you are going into relationship to have sex and to do that after 2 minutes, after 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, you are even giving your strength to the woman. As a man, what you are releasing there, you are giving your energy to the woman. I get me. And after that too, there are spiritual implications. There are physical implication, and there's also a soulish implication. There's soul tau. I ain't getting it. The spiritual bondage. I getting me. The physical risks there. You know, the sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. You know, the HIV, the gonorrhea, the syphilis, the chlamydia, human papilloma virus. All these things are physical impact. If you check the soulish part, the covenant, the blood covenant, the soul tau, you see the emotional bondage, you are being connected, you are being yoked. So you think that you are just going to have fun. All these things, you have to know these things. So, child of God, how do you come out? How do you come out from this bondage? Now, I wrote a book titled Deeper Revelations About Relationships. So you get my book. I've taken my time to write. It is God who gave me that wisdom to write that book. I've heard people are using AI to write books. I don't use AI to write books. It is the wisdom of God that I used to write a book. So all the books you see on my platform with my name on it, Diodu, Henry, APPIAH-KORANG, it is the wisdom of God that I used to write all those books. So if you get my book, I think Deeper Revelations About Relationship by Diodu Henry APPIAH-KORANG. That is my name, Diodu Henry APPIAH-KORANG. I'm taking my time to give out the solutions, how to get out from this bondage, how to be free, how to choose their marriage partner, how to enjoy, how to apply wisdom in your relationship, how to know the ways and the out. You see, if you know all this, if you know the types of women, if you know the types of men, if you know why you must enter, how to choose a partner, you see, you have to enter into prayer. The Bible says that can two work together unless they be agreed. So you check the vision, the mission. Are you compatible? You know the temperament, the personality. You have to acquire knowledge, build yourself emotionally, build yourself financially, build yourself psychologically, build yourself spiritually, build yourself socially. You build yourself and you are good to enter into the so-called relationship, because relationship is a very long journey, and I don't want to end up like those who are going down. So I'll end it here. In the part 2, I will enter deep into this is Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. This is Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel and search for my books. I have books on relationship, books on, by the grace of God, I've written over 90 books. By the grace of God, I have written over 90 books. If you connect with them, it will bless and then transform your life for the betterment of your future. So I think I'll end it here. Just go to my blog, www.rockofheaven.com, and then check and download the books and read them for free. Go to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and then let Jesus Christ be your guide. Without Jesus, there is no salvation. So surrender your life to Christ. If you surrender your life to Christ Jesus, He will give you power, He will give you the grace, He will give you the wisdom and the strength to walk in this journey of life. So I am ending these short teachings that walk in wisdom, walk in power, walk in understanding, and let the light of the gospel lead you. If you walk in this practical wisdom, it will bring deliverance to your soul, and you can walk in the ways of God. Once again, this is Henry Diodu APPIAH-KORANG. God be with you and safe journey in Jesus' name. Amen.